Përshëndetje miqtë e mi, and welcome in this new video of Albanian language. In this video we are going to continue with the story of the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Borbarda dhe 7 Gjugjat. Pjesa e dytë, second part. It will not be finished in this part as it is a long story, so we are going to continue with other parts as well, and then I'm going to continue with the other stories in Albanian language. So you are going to learn more vocabulary, the structure of the sentence in Albanian language, and of course some grammar as well. So let's start with the second part. Pjesa e dytë. Mbretëresha ime, ju më keni dhënë dhuratën më të çmuar në botë. My queen, you have given me the most precious gift ever. What do we have here? We have the noun dhurata. Dhurata in Albanian is the gift. And in this form here is dhuratën because it is accusative. And then we have the adjective I çmuar, e çmuar. I çmuar for masculine, in this case e çmuar, because we are talking about dhurata, which is feminine, and it means precious. But here actually it is the most precious, më të çmuar në botë, in the world. So we have bota, which is the word. Më thoni çfarë dëshironi, do t'ju aplotësoj çdo dëshirë. Please tell me what you want. I will fulfill your every wish. Now, when we are talking with someone that is older than us, or he has a different position, then we are going to use the formal form. So in this case, më thoni, tell me, më thoni. While if we are talking with someone that is our friend, we are going to use the informal way, më thuaj, tell me, më thuaj. Then we have the verb plotësoj. Plotësoj is to fulfill. While here we have the future tense, do të plotësoj, I will fulfill. That you are means to you, that thing. So, to you is you, and then that are is that thing. So, in this case is the wish that you may have. Now, dëshira. Dëshira is the wish. In this case is the indefinite form, dëshira. And çdo means every. Like, for example, every day, çdo ditë. Thank you, dear, but now I don't think I can spend time with my little baby. Faleminderit I dashur, po mendoj se nuk do të kaloj shumë kohë me vajzën time të vogël. Faleminderit is thank you. I dashur is dear, and in this case is in masculine form because it's the queen saying it to the king. I dashur. Mendoj is to think. And nuk do të kaloj is I will not spend time. Actually, we have an expression in Albanian which is kaloj kohë. I want to spend time with you. Dua të kaloj kohë me ty. Kaloj kohë means to spend the time. And also something very interesting here when we have two adjectives. Vajza ime e vogël. In this case, because it's accusative, because we have the preposition me, which always take the accusative form, me vajzën time të vogël. So we have here two adjectives. And usually in Albanian language, first it will be the possessive one, and then it will be the other adjective. Like we have it in English, but in English we have my little girl. But first, again, the possessive one, then the other adjective. O e dashur, oh dear, So you see here, now we have the feminine form because it's the king saying it to the queen. E dashur. Ti e bardh si bora. Now it's the queen speaking. You are white as snow, or you are as white as snow in English. E bardh, it is speaking about the little girl, so it is feminine, white. Bora is the snow. Do të quaj Bora Bardh. I name you Snow White. Also here we have something very particular. We have this 2 times t. Why? Because one of that is the future tense. Do të quaj. I will call you. Do të quaj. I will call. Sorry, I will call. While do të quaj, I will call you. That other t is the form to you. I will call to you. Më premtoni madhëri. Promise me your majesty. Më premto is the informal way. Promise me. And më premtoni is the formal way. Promise me. Më premtoni madhëri që do të kujdeseni gjithmonë për vajzën tonë dhe më premtoni që do të martoheni përsëri dhe kur nuk do t'jeni trishtuar në jetë pa mua. Promise me, your majesty, you will always take care of our daughter, and promise me that you will get married again and never be sad in life without me. So as you see here, we have 3 sentences in English, while in Albanian we have 1 sentence, which is a long one. So promise me that you are going to take care always of our daughter. So we have here to take care of someone. In Albanian we say kujdesem për dikë. Unë kujdesem për babain tim. I take care of my father, for example. Unë kujdesem for someone. I take care of someone. And another thing here that you will get married. So in Albanian, I will get married is unë do të martohem. Unë do të martohem. I will get married. So if you are going to announce to your friends that you are getting married, then you have to say in Albanian, unë do të martohem shpejt. I will get married soon. Then we have another preposition here, very interesting, this without, which is used a lot. Pa. Without me. Pa mua. If you want something without sugar, pa sheqer. Let's continue. Unë do të kujdesem gjithmonë për të me çdo kusht e dashur. I will take care of her at any cost, my dear. Do të kujdesem për të. I will take care of her in Albanian language. Me çdo kusht is another expression that we have, and in English it's at any cost. Me çdo kusht. At any cost. Mos qani mbreti im, lam të mirë dashuri, lam të mirë. Mos qaj, in Albanian, is again the informal form. Mos qaj, don't cry. While the formal form is mos qani. Mos qani, don't cry. Lam të mirë is, it means goodbye, but actually in Albanian means that we are never going to see it again. In this case, someone that is dying, so they are never going to meet again. Lam të mirë. Lam të mirë. E shtrejta ime, të lutem mos më lër. Oh my darling, please don't leave me alone. Mos më lër vetëm. Mos më lër vetëm is another expression that means don't leave me alone. Mos më lër, don't leave me. Mos më lër vetëm, don't leave me alone. Për disa vite me radh, mbreti vajtoi vdekjen e mbretëreshës së tij. Here we have the verb vajtoi. Vajtoi in English can be translated to cry. But actually in Albanian, vaitoj means really when you are crying really very, very much. Because we have the other verb that is qaj, to cry. While vaitoj means really crying very much, like for someone that has died, for example. Like to grieve someone, vaitoj. Ai ju kujdes vetë për Borbardhën, por kishte kohë që ishte shumë i ngarkuar me punët e mbretërisë. He himself took care of Snow White, but most of the time the king was busy in the kingdom working. Now here we have the word, I forgot to mention, vdekja, the death, that is in Albanian language, the death, vdekja. And an expression of this sentence is jam I ngarkuar me punë. I am busy working. Jam I ngarkuar means I am very busy. Like ngarkoj really means to carry something. Like really I'm carrying a lot of work in this case. Jam I ngarkuar me punë, I am busy working. Ai mendoi se vajza e tij kishte nevojë për dëmshurinë e një nëne teksa po rritej, kështu që vendosi të martohej përsëri. He realized that his daughter needed a loving mother for upbringing, so he decided to marry again. Vendos, to decide. Let's continue. Mbretëresha e re ishte shumë e bukur, por gjithashtu ajo ishte një grua mizore dhe arrogante. The new queen was very beautiful, but more than that, she was very arrogant and a cruel woman. Again, here we have the new queen. New is ere in the feminine form. Iri is the masculine. So in this case, again, it's after the noun. Mbretëresha e re. E bukur, I bukur is beautiful. And then we have other very interesting adjectives. Mizor in masculine, mizore in feminine, which is cruel. And another interesting adjective is very similar to English actually, arrogant in masculine, arrogante in feminine, and means arrogant. Well, it's like in English. Ajo dinte të përdorte magjinë e zezë me të cilën kontrollonte mbretin. She had studied black magic and with that she controlled the king. Actually, the verb përdor is to use. Here they have translated it to study. She had studied, but actually is to use. And the verb di is to know. Ajo dinte të përdorte, she knew how to use. Magia is the magic. Ezes, black, in feminine form, because easy is in masculine form. Kontrolloj is another verb that means to control, which is very similar to English. Ajo kishte një pasqyrë magjike, e cila parashikonte të vërtetën dhe tregonte çfarë do gjëje që mbretëresha donte të dinte. Pasqyra. Pasqyra is the mirror. Një pasqyrë, a mirror, in the indefinite form. Parashikoj, it's another interesting verb that means to predict. And here in this sentence, we have it in the past tense. Parashikonte. She predicted. Parashikoj, to predict. And actually, it's made of two parts. So, para means before. And then shikoj is to see. So, parashikoj, to predict. Another word here we have e vërteta, the truth, e vërteta. And in this case, we have të vërtetën because it is in the accusative form. Tregoj is to tell. In this case, again, we have the past tense, tregonte. She told. And then pasqyr moj pasqyr e morit, kush është më e bukura në këtë botë? My dear mirror or mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of all? Also here is very interesting. Pasqyra, again the mirror. Mirror or mirror. Now actually this moj, it's a very interesting word. Moj is instead of the noun. So instead of a person name, in this case we don't have a person name, but we have a word, so a noun that is in feminine. So we use this moj. It's very informal way. So for example, if I want to ask to my daughter, like instead of telling her name, like Julia, come here, I can tell moj, moj, Eja, moj, Heide. While for a masculine word is more. That is a very informal way, a kind of dialect. Më e bukura, the most beautiful. O vërtet, shumë faleminderit, ti je shumë e zgjuar. Oh really? Thank you so much, you are a genius. I zgjuar is smart in masculine, e zgjuar smart in feminine. And then genius, actually, it is translated in Albanian gjeni, gjeni. The definite form is gjeniu, gjeniu. So it's a masculine noun. Let's continue with the last part of today. And we have ndërkohë që ditët kalonin, Borbarda bëhej gjithnjë e më e bukur, gjithnjë e më magjepse. As the times passed by, Snow White became prettier, fairer than ever before. Ajo bë vajza më e bukur në të gjithë mbretërinë. She became the most beautiful girl in all the kingdom. Here we have an expression like vajza më e bukur në botë, which is the most beautiful in the world. Beautiful girl in the world. Njerka filloi të bëhej xheloze për bukurinë e saj. Here we have njerka, which is a new word for you, that means the stepmother. And for the masculine, so the stepfather, we use the word njerku. Njerka, njerku. Jealous. I am jealous. Un jam xheloze. In feminine. While for a masculine, he will say un jam xhelos. I am jealous. So jealous, masculine, xhelose, feminine for jealous. So it's very similar to English. Bukuria is another noun that means beauty. Bukuria. Pasqyr o moj pasqyr e murit, kush është më e bukura në këtë botë? Mirror or mirror on the wall, who is the fairest in the world? Është e vërtet që ti mbretëresha ime je e bukur dhe magjepse, por Borbarda është edhe më e bukur se ti. You, my queen, are fair and beautiful, it is true. Është e vërtet, it is true. But Snow White is even fairer than you, por Borbarda është edhe më e bukur se ti. Now, it is a very interesting expression, the next one. Si guxon të flasësh kështu. Këto janë marrëzi. How dare you talk like this? These are nonsense. Si guxon, how dare you? Si guxon, how dare you? Si guxon të flasësh kështu. How dare you talk like this? Marrëzi is nonsense. Marrëzi, nonsense. It's absurd. Kërkoj ndjes, por unë them vetëm të vërtetën, madhëri. Apologies, I am only made to speak the truth, majesty. Also here we have another expression, kërkoj ndjes. Unë kërkoj ndjes. I apologize. I have another video where I have explained how to say forgive me, më fal, but in this case it's very formal way. I apologize. As you use it in English as well, the word or the verb apologize, no, in a very formal way. And we have the same in Albanian. So we have this kërkoj ndjes, I apologize, for the formal way. And this was the last slide for the second part, pjesa e dytë. I'm going to continue in another video with the rest of the story. So we will have more vocabulary, more grammar, and of course you are going to maybe read the story in Albanian to your children as well. Why not? Mirupafshim nga unë Viola, and faleminderit.